big bull of a man. And Sergeant Slaughter has a serious challenge to the America's title tonight. From what I understand now, and don't really quote me on this, please, the Russian assassin has been wrestling for the past few months in British Columbia, and Damien Kane has hired him for one match, and that's against Sergeant Slaughter. If he wins the America's title, I guess Damien Kane will have to hire him for a lot more. I really don't know the circumstances. This is just what I've been told, and I really don't know all that much about this man, the Russian assassin. Damien Kane signed the contract for him, and the first thing he informed the National Wrestling Federation was that this man's background was nobody's business, and that the only way that they can actually have him, and a lot of people have been trying to sign this man up, from what I understand. As I said, I don't really know that much about him. The only way they can have him is if he fights Sergeant Slaughter in his first appearance, and he's going to get that title match tonight on TV. Sergeant Slaughter, for years the most hated man in professional wrestling. Then his feud with the Iron Sheik brought him into the popular side of the wars, shall we say. And now, fighting like he has for so many years for America. He's always thought he was misunderstood. And though many fans may not really understand what really drives this man, I can tell you straight out, it's America and love for this country. And if you have a kid or a child, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is one man who he can certainly, or she or she that is, can certainly look up to. This is what America is all about. Hard work, dedication, and a championship belt to prove it. The America's heavyweight champion, Sergeant Slaughter, to defend his belt against Damien Kane's Russian assassin. And you see the response the Sarge gets as a little fan, one of the little people, brings the flag into the ring. The assassin sneaking into the ring, storming around the ring, unhappy at the champ, USA. And I myself must admit that the feeling of patriotism is so thick in this arena, you can cut it with a knife. Damien Kane, a man obsessed with championships, a man obsessed with victory, a man obsessed with sadism. He is the most underrated manager in professional wrestling today. And he certainly will become one of the best known if his man, the Russian assassin, can take the prestigious America's Heavyweight Championship away from Sergeant Robert Slaughter, USMC, and the Russian assassin comes in the hard way and goes out the sneaky way. And Damien Kane now meeting his man around the ring, consoling him as the tension builds. 3 or 4 minutes into this title match, and the Russian assassin is yet to prove that he can even mount an offensive against the legendary, the great one, Sergeant Slaughter. Rocky Jones, Sergeant's protege, recently losing the NWF championship. Damien Kane managed AC Drake, Terry Daniels, and the protege of Slaughter. Attacked, brutalized by Damien Kane's protege, Chico Shell. And now, Sergeant Slaughter himself against another Damien Kane protege, the Russian assassin. 9 count. Very close. 6, 8. What happened to 1, 3, 5, and 7? Not accepting this man's garbage, and Slaughter is in trouble. As Damien Kane. No. That famous no.
baby's behind, he says. This week's segment of the Good Book of Damien Kane. A maggot is a maggot is a maggot, but Sergeant Slaughter is a pain in the butt. And his quotation number, 214 from the Good Book of Wrestling, sponsored by Damien Kane. And now Damien Kane's protege, the Russian assassin. Warley coming into the ring. And getting out of the ring. This man really doesn't want a piece of Slaughter. I'd like to know how much Kane has paid him to come to the National Wrestling Federation to oppose the Sarge. What is going on? What are they doing? I think I saw this film on 42nd Street.